You know, the pagan gods of the ancient world were often depicted as powerful and vengeful deities that one would not want to cross. And if they were somehow rejected, they would follow that up with unforgiving consequences. But the God of Israel, the one true God, is different from those man-made gods. Today, the scriptures present our God as a loving and merciful God, even in the midst of unfaithfulness and betrayal from his own people. The first reading from the prophet Hosea presents the relationship between God and his people as that of a loving parent to a begotten child. Israel was looked after by God like a parent who nurses the child from his youth. God fed the child, taught him to walk, and showed him nothing but love and kindness. But despite all this, Israel still went on to abandon God in order to offer sacrifices to idols. Yet, unlike the pagan gods, this true God's fierce anger does not lead him to destroy Israel. Instead, God shows his mercy to the people and seeks to call Israel back to himself in order to save it from total destruction at its own hand. And this is also the mission that Jesus took up and eventually entrusted to his disciples. So in today's gospel, the 12 were instructed to proclaim the kingdom of heaven while curing the sick, raising the dead, cleansing the lepers, and casting out devils. So these were effectively going to be the signs that will show forth the merciful face of God, the God who is able to heal and to save rather than to cast aside and to destroy. So as followers of Christ, we are also called to present this merciful face, this merciful love of God to others. We are asked to proclaim the good news that God, while respecting our free will, does not wish for the destruction of the people that he had created, but only seeks to transform them and to give them everlasting happiness.